Hello everyone and welcome back. So before I start this video, I just want to give a little bit of update on my Peace of Mind program. I have uploaded the whole series of videos on YouTube and I put it as unlisted so nobody can see it, and I created a playlist where I put all the videos in order. So if you're someone that wants to get this program, all you need to do is send me an email and let me know, and then I'll provide you a way that you can pay. It's going to be $30, and I would prefer e-transfer for now. It will make things a whole lot easier for me. And of course, there's probably people that are worried about me not providing the videos, and I understand that. Hopefully that will get some of my close friends to buy the recordings and then be able to give a review, and that way people will gain trust. But at the same time, I will need to trust you, because as soon as you have that link for the playlist, that you can give the playlist link to anyone. And I would like to ask anyone that please do not do that. I worked 3 months creating this program, so I had to write, record, edit these videos, and then do basically resource pages. Then after, I had to create some graphics and finally upload. So it was quite a undertaking. So if you're interested, please let me know, and we'll go from there. So this video right now, I want to talk about our shadow. So we've all done things that we're not proud of in our life. Maybe when we were a young kid, we stole some candy. Or maybe that there's one day where we were doing something that we deemed as very important and we failed. Or perhaps that when we were driving at work, we experienced some road rage and we told someone off while driving. Well, most of us have done certain things like this. There's, in a sense, quite natural, but at the same time, we should be examining why we're doing these things. But more importantly, what happens is that most of us will sweep it under the rug, or we will tell ourselves that they deserved our outburst. And both are avoiding responsibility for our actions. And I'm not saying that we should be living in regret for the rest of our life, but an attempt to dismiss or hide compounds the problem. We should acknowledge our behavior and try to see what prompted us to act this way. Because at the end, ignoring our own darkness ends up biting us back. And ignoring these issues prevents us from finding the flawed perspective that we have, or it'll prevent us from uncovering a wound that we have. And until that we heal that wound, we will keep on bleeding on people who did nothing wrong to us. We need to realize that healing does not only benefit us, but it benefits everyone around us. So our own healing is like a gift that we give to the world. And this is where shadow work comes into the picture. Shadow work is about facing our darkness so that we can heal. But if we don't face these shadows that we have, they will continue to creep in from time to time. And if we want to continue and living the same experiences and repeating the same mistakes, where we're stuck in a loop, Well, this has to do with us not being able to realize that we're, first of all, doing it, and second of all, facing it so we can learn what is behind this. And if we can learn from what is behind this behavior, we can heal these repeating experiences. We can heal that wound that keeps on repeating the same experiences to us. And at the end, it is up to us. And if we want to continue to find excuses for attacking people who did nothing wrong, well then, again, we're just going to keep on repeating the same things. And then we can say everyone deserves it. But this compounds the initial problem of the wound. We are creating more wounds, putting more stuff under the rug. And until that we realize that we're doing this, we might keep on stuffing stuff under the rug until it's ready to explode in our direction. Because this is an option too. We can wait until our own doing eventually comes in the form of karma and bites us back. Or that we can start to dig into why that we do these things. And at the end we can say, well, life is a miserable place and this is just how it is and I'm going to keep on being miserable. Well, we are the ones that are creating this misery. We hold this misery inside our beliefs and inside our wounds. And then these things keep on reflecting back at us how we feel deep down inside. And then we can say, well, this darn life, it's so dark. Well, we're the ones creating this darkness. This is our own reality tunnel that keeps on reflecting, just like a mirror does, how we feel inside. And many people realize that we cannot save the world. We cannot heal the world. The only thing that we can do is change us. And by changing us, the reflection changes. So the quote by Gandhi, where he says that we have to be the change that we want to see in the world, keeps on coming back. That if we want things to change, we need to change. By trying to just force things upon the world and try to get people to change themselves, we are creating another problem altogether. This is not your responsibility. It is not your responsibility to fix other people or to heal the world. It is your responsibility to heal the wounds that you carry inside of you. And we need to realize that we probably did not deserve the trauma or the abuse or whatever created the wound, but we're responsible for the wound now. It is part of us. We have created this wound. And if we are the ones that created this wound, then we can heal it. But trying to pretend that everything is fine and then it is not you that's a problem, but it's the world, just the world being messed up as it always has been, then there is little hope that you will do the work that you need to do in order to have that reflection change. And then at the end we have nobody else to blame but ourselves. So we can keep on being the victim of life, or that we can do something and do the work inside. It's all up to us. And we can go to guided meditations, we can go to sound healing, we can go to Reiki practitioners, we can go to psychotherapists, the spiritual guides. But until that we heal, these people will have very little impact on your life, because they might be able to make you feel well for a day or two or a week, but you will start filling that rug again, and it won't be long until that you feel miserable. And then we become, in a sense, addicted to these services, and we keep on repeating back and back every week. And then we can start saying, "Oh, that person is saving me." No, that person is basically putting a new bandage every time that you're going in to see them, and because that you're unwilling to do the work, then you're not going to be fixing the wound. You're not going to be healing the wound. So at the end, we are the only ones that can really heal that wound. We can have assistance from people, that's for sure. But the same goes with like people that go and do ayahuasca or mushrooms, and they believe that these things will magically heal us. At the end, we are the ones that are healing ourselves. We are the ones that basically go into that wound and fix the problem. And if we are the ones that created the wound, right, that we can undo it. And this is the good thing about this, is that we are the ones that created the wound, so we can heal. And that once that we finish healing, then we often come to the realization that, my goodness, I did not really have a wound. I had a wound because I believed that I had a wound, and I was behaving in the way which I believed that I was. So we believe that we're wounded, and we act it out. And our minds are so powerful that we believe that we are wounded, and so we act that way. But when we heal, and then we heal on a very deep level, we realize that this was all an illusion, that there was no wound really, but we created our own reality again. So, are we going to fix that wound so that reflection of life can change? Or are we going to keep on experiencing the same things, stuck in the loop, and then blaming life? So I'm interested in what you have to say about this. Am I off base? Am I talking nonsense here? Or does this touch anything inside of you? So if you have anything to add, put a comment down, and I will reply as soon as I can. So this ends the video. I love you. I wish all the best for you. You're amazing, and you can do anything that you imagine in life. So until next time.